Why now? Although it appears that the female archangels are new to working with us here on earth, that's not true. They haven't made a grand appearance with the sole purpose of helping us birth our new golden age. The majority of the Archaea have always assisted on our planet. They've stood by our side just as much as the masculine archangels have. So why are we only hearing about them now? There are two answers for this question. First off, like I said before, the female archangels have been wiped out of history. Apart from a few references of female angels in the Bible that are not personally named and not much is said about them at all, this was intended to fit in with religion's take on how God is a man, the archangels are male, and women are made from a man for a man. Basically disempowering women and all things feminine. Secondly, we were unable to perceive them with our conditioned minds. This reminds me of the myth of the invisible ships of the Italian explorer Christopher Columbus. The story goes that Columbus's ships reached the land of America because they'd never seen them before and therefore had no concept of what one was. The native people were totally unable to see the ships. These kind of stories are based on the theory that our perceptions are filtered, meaning that certain things go unnoticed by our conscious minds. This seems valid to me. It's well known that the eyes see many things that the mind fails to register. I expect we'd be quite overwhelmed with data to process if our brains brought everything to our attention. Furthermore, our brains fail to determine the difference between what is real and what is imaginary. If we're raised in a masculine dominant society, how could we perceive the feminine when we didn't even know that she was missing? We can only see what we believe is possible. Now it's time to awaken our inner eyes, to expand our capacity, and to become the sovereign, shining souls that we truly are. The Venus Rose. The rose has long been associated with both the divine feminine and the female archangels. It's the highest vibrational flower that connects us to the pure heart of the universe, Venus. The symbol on the cover of this book is the geometric pattern at the centre of the Venus rose, or the pentagram of Venus. The planet of love makes this exquisite pattern after an 8-year journey of orbiting the sun 13 times. This pattern links us to the sacred pathway of the feminine as she dances in unison with the sun, the masculine. The ascended masters of Venus, the 4 Kumaras, work alongside the Archaea as protectors of the feminine flame. Over the years, lightworkers and priestesses have served as conduits of wisdom. The Hathors, Isis, Mother Mary, and Mary Magdalene are just a few of the high initiates of the flame. They each hold part of the wisdom of this great lineage, the sisterhood of the rose. Guided by the archeia and the goddess wisdom left behind by those before them, these women lived lives of devotion. In service to the divine, they anchored the feminine flame upon earth, touching lives where the angels couldn't. It's our birthright to reach this same level of mastery. The female archangels are here to offer us as little or as much as we're ready to take.